Continuing our trip through Southern California in our search for spring, we headed to Joshua Tree National Park for a couple days of hiking. Welcome to episode 4 of South to Spring, Strolling Through Joshua Tree. This episode is brought to you by Occidentalist Outdoors. All right, we're out and about. Getting started on the maze loop. That's the loop trail we chose for the day. It's about 5 miles out through the granite boulders. And it's a trail we haven't been on before, so that was a big determinant on which one we were going to go on today. But nice day today, huh?
Yeah, I don't know. Sun is out and it's warm. There's blue sky. Feels like the temperature is warmer than what I was reading, but it's great.
All right. See you out on the trail. We toured a lot of Joshua Tree when we were last there in 2018. We felt like we'd seen so much that we hadn't initially planned to visit as part of our South to Spring tour. But we ended up being in the neighborhood, so we decided to drop in for a couple days and found 2 hikes that took us to parts of the park we hadn't been on in our last visit. Our first hike took us through the maze and window loops, totaling about 6 miles. The trail was mostly flat and offered great views as it meandered through the Monzo granite formations that make up the park's iconic boulder fields. All right, day 2, Joshua Tree, is also our last day at Joshua Tree. Packed up camp this morning. And
Early.
the sun was up. We're headed out on the Panorama Loop. You got to access it from the Black Canyon Trailhead, or Black Rock Campground. Wouldn't recommend the Black Rock Campground. We didn't stay there, but you got to walk through to get to the trail. Doesn't look so hot. They charge $10 more to stay there. I'm not sure why. Doesn't look like it's seen any maintenance in a few decades.
Especially the road.
Yeah.
The roads through there are really, really bad.
Roads are falling apart. Looks like people park all over the place in the campsites.
Well,
anyway, we're here for the hiking, so
yep.
Let's hit the trail. Well, headed up Black Rock Canyon. I don't know if this is the Black Rock that they named the canyon after, but it's pretty awesome. I don't know if you call this nice, but kind of a, almost, if I were to describe it, a wavy sedimentary granite. Pretty darn interesting. Yeah. So here in quail in the distance, the scrub oak is looking like it's pretty much full of acorns. I bet they're having some acorns for breakfast. Yeah, the vegetation in this canyon is pretty lush for the desert. All kinds of birds up here. You got the pinyon pine, in addition to the Joshua tree, scrub oak, lots of rabbit brush or chamisa. If you listen close, you'll hear that quail. Probably way too far off for the video, but there's a quail sitting in the tree up there. There it goes. Gotta love the quail. All right, view down Black Canyon where we came, and Warren Peak still up ahead. See you at the top. All right, top of Warren Peak, benchmark. Out into Palm Springs, Palm Desert area. San Jacinto Mountain, I guess. Almost 11,000 feet, I think. Down to Yucca Valley. Pretty nice view up here. Only passed 2 people and met 1 person at the top. So, not the most popular trail in the park, which is our kind of trail. Put it on the list. Okay, Mount Watson in the distance, but we're back on the Panorama Loop, pretty much to the top end of the loop, and this continues to be stellar views. Great pinyon pines in addition to the Joshua trees. Some of the coolest pinyon pines, really good sized ones, and I grew up with pinyon pines, but there's some healthy ones on this trail. So pretty cool. Single leaf pinyon again. Panorama from Panorama Point. Yeah, one more example of that folded gneiss. Really cool rock in here. All right.
Beautiful blue sky day again. Not the last day of February. Tomorrow is.
Yeah, we get an extra day of February this year, so yeah, pretty nice, probably in the 60s, and just a slight breeze. Perfect temperature for a hike in my opinion. So this one was a good one. A little bit longer than yesterday's.
A little bit more strenuous than yesterday's.
Yeah, quite a bit more elevation change. If you can see the ridge in the back, that's where we ended up going. So but yeah, this will wrap up our time in Joshua Tree. Just a couple days, huh?
Yeah, that's all right. We've got a big road trip. We're on to somewhere else.
Yep, we're moving on, but hope you enjoyed the time in Joshua Tree, and we'll see you out on the trail.